Hello, everyone. We're happy to have you with us today to talk about the upcoming content for TDUSC. Specifically, we're talking about Season 2, a significant update marking the return of Ibiza to TDU. It's a well-known place for TDU fans, where we also started in TDU 2. It's an exciting location, offering something quite different from the first season in Hong Kong, Asia. Now, we're heading back to Europe, to a Mediterranean island with sunny weather, which changes the atmosphere and gameplay. This video is here to detail all the new features and updates coming for this new season of TDUSC. We have recreated the entire city of Ibiza, the capital of Ibiza. We've done it with the same level of detail that we had in Hong Kong, even a little more. Our goal is to make players feel like they are truly on Ibiza, fully immersed in its environment. That's one of the hallmarks of TDU, and it matters a lot to us. Personally, I love it. And for TDU fans, obviously going back to Ibiza is really exciting. Ibiza is a Mediterranean island, offering a very different climate from Hong Kong. The landscapes are also nothing alike, so just with the environment, we offer a new experience. That's really interesting. Showcasing Ibiza is also the opportunity to rediscover a place the player knows, but made with the TDUSC technology, with the detail we're now capable of, and that we had for Hong Kong Island. New cars will be available this season, particularly the Ferrari California. It's very dear to our hearts because it was the car we started with in TDU2. It's making a return in TDUSC. You'll be able to drive and buy the Ferrari California. I think it's a really nice nod, and for me, really a car that I love. I'm happy to bring it to this TDU expansion.
Alain was talking about the Ferrari California, but it's not the only car coming this season. There will also be the SVJ Jago, a special edition of the SVJ already available in-game, and then the Celine editions. The Celine editions are simply cars that we have carefully selected to be prepared as car customizers would. You'll be able to unlock these cars after reaching a certain level of influence within your clan, and then going to that car dealer and purchasing those cars. So you have this workshop, also something we wanted to bring back, and then you have the car dealer. You can directly enter the workshop, meet other players. It's like an open-air workshop that offers a lot of things, like a mega hub. There, you will also find all the players' cars arranged here and there in the hub. Players will be able to talk about their cars, and that's a bit what TDU is about, discussing cars, saying, "Hey, I love cars, your ride is awesome." That's what we want to bring back in the gaming experience. Celine is the company run by this iconic character from TDU2 who is returning. This organization actually sets up a competition between streets and sharps on Ibiza. Celine is an organization that creates an event on Ibiza, and it will be a complete break with the Hong Kong Island experience, since we will be on something less organic. Here, the races are completely organized. You will see it with how the streets and the cars look, but also because there will be this whole circuit adventure brought to the game, meaning that the player will experience a racing track with a crowd watching them. What's really cool with these races is that there will be a rotation and restriction system for each of them, which will offer a lot of replayability for the different events. As I was saying, there will be Celine races, which will be clan races between streets and sharps, and this will allow you to gain influence. Speaking of the clan races, obviously this means you will need to be part of a clan. It will be a prerequisite before joining Ibiza. All of this will come with the usual seasonal content, so you will have a solar pass with 25 levels. Of course, this will be offered. And you will gain access in this solar pass, if you complete it, to the Lamborghini Diablo VT. You can also win the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus, either by competing, by joining the Solar Court, or by becoming the Solar King or Solar Queen. Finally, to complete the season, each week you'll have live events with the arrival of car appearances, which are actually custom liveries carefully crafted. So all of this was really the seasonal content we wanted to bring to the player with the arrival of Ibiza. Now, we've heard the players. There are also things we'll be adding right away. And one that people really cared about is the 360 steering wheel animation. Our goal is to bring back the wheel animation at actual 1:1 scale. So when you're driving with the steering wheel, you will have exactly the same angle in the game. That's now done, available on all cars, and it's also available for the controller. And that's really cool because it will improve the cockpit experience as well when you're playing with a controller. For us, it was really important that these players don't feel left out. And for this 360 steering wheel animation, that we call this way because for us, we are making a 360 animation, you will be able to choose in the settings the angle you want for maximum steering. We've also seen your feedback on the AI. We know there are issues and that it is still improvable. We understand it's a topic close to your heart and we're working extensively on it right now. With Season 2, major improvements will be brought to the game. It will affect the difficulty, especially for higher levels, and it will affect aggressiveness as well. Things will be much better regarding the difficulty of the AI. Experts will be easier to beat, but you will also reach expert level less quickly. It was important for us to take a step forward with the voice chat by putting the emphasis on proximity for the voice chat within the hubs. But we also took the opportunity to add it to the open world. Now, when you meet players on Hong Kong Island or in Ibiza, you will be able to speak directly with them.
We're not stopping here. After this new season on TDUSC, of course, many improvements and a lot of new content are coming. Some improvements we're working on continuously, as much as possible. But there are also the next seasons, and particularly Season 3, which has already been announced with the Clan War feature. But we also saw your feedback. We have listened to and read a lot, all the comments from the TDU community. What's important for us today is to sit down with you and clearly tell you that our main objective is to fix TDU as it should be, but also as the community expects it to be. What we have decided for now, for Season 3, is to postpone the Clan War feature that was planned and to adjust Season 3's content. Because for us, the most important is to keep the identity of TDU and address the questions and requests from our community. There are issues that have been raised and with which we fully agree. We need to make adjustments. We need to bring content to the game that meets the expectations of the players, the TDU fanbase. And we want to focus as quickly as possible on this content and improvements for TDU. So, the Ibiza Season 2 that we just introduced will be released as planned. But after that, our priority will be to make sure that TDU truly becomes TDU again. So there are lots of improvements that we've discussed with the community that we wish to make before we can offer, for example, the Clan War. So in the next season, after Season 2, the focal point will be on fixing the gameplay. Many things still need to be improved in TDU, whether it involves the lobbies, the gameplay itself, AI difficulty. We will continue to make improvements. Many issues have been raised, and they need to be fixed as quickly as possible. But it's not just about fixing. It's also about bringing new features. Features that will speak to the fans of the series, the TDU series. I think it's important for the community, and also for us, because we want to make the best TDU possible. We see the criticism, and it hurts. And we, just as much as the community, want the game to move forward in the right direction. So fixing the gameplay, adding new features, this will come with Season 3 and throughout the season to have a TDU experience, let's say, improved, a better, enhanced TDU experience. All that's left for me to do is to invite you to hit the roads of Ibiza, starting December 11th.